Hello and welcome to the Pacer Podcast, a show where me, Maddie, and my co-host Liz interview Pacers on campus and off that are doing incredible things in their own lives and throughout the community too. Today we're here with Milana Straub and Becca Zayle to talk about student-athlete mental health and what that means to them. Thank you so much for being here.
You're welcome. Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. Lainey is in the class of 2025 and is majoring in accounting with forensic accounting and English literature. She plays field hockey, runs track and cross country. She attended Kent State University in Ohio to run cross country and is now returned to Marywood. Lainey, we're so excited to talk to you.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here.
Becca Zayle is a second-year graduate student studying school counseling. She is originally from Central New Jersey, but came to Marywood in 2019 and never left. She has the best family support a girl could ask for, and she has a twin sister and a younger sister. We love twins, first of all. This is off to a great start. Mental health, especially in sports, is close to her heart. She played softball here at Marywood from 2019 to 2022, but had a hand injury that ended her athletic career and needed to find a new passion. So she did, and that is mental health in student athletes. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Thank you.
We are so excited.
Right into it.
Let's do
Shall
it.
we? I love it. This is probably a very basic, but maybe a difficult question.
Okay.
What does sports mean to both of you?
First? Yeah. I can tackle this one. Go ahead.
All right.
So sports, I feel like there's like a little bit of everything in sports, but what sticks out to me is like the grit, the resilience, and the dedication, and just mainly about being something bigger than yourself, being a part of something bigger than yourself. Like the Olympics More Than Sport campaign that they did that year.
Yeah.
I thought that was perfect. Like it's just like very beautifully encapsulates like the relationships, the connections, the dedication, and everything that comes into sports.
That's
So
awesome.
a little bit of everything.
Yeah, I love it.
I also agree with that. I think that a lot of community comes together through sports. It's definitely something that not everyone has, but when you do have it, it's something like near and dear to everyone's heart. I think it brings, like Lainey said, a lot of people together, and it's super special. So
That's
I think,
awesome.
think in all community brings the community together.
That's awesome. I love it. Can we talk specifically about mental health now? Can we dive into it a little bit? Could you walk us through what mental health care looks like for athletes now and maybe how it's changed? And I know it's probably become more prevalent and a more like talked about sort of thing. But how has it changed, like even in your lifetimes? What does that look like?
I would say when I first started playing, which was like when I was 6 years old, like 2006.
Wow.
Long time ago.
Yeah.
Can't even remember some parts.
Oh.
But everyone would just be like, okay, get up and just do it again. Right. Like no one really talked about like what is going on.
Right.
So that was tough. But now, like looking at it now, I feel like there has been a movement in it. I think that there could be more movement, as always, just because it's some coaches are so old school, or they don't believe in it, right? And that's tough to have a coach like that.
Yeah.
I was lucky enough to have a coach here that did accept it and that did accept my like what I was trying to do. But I would say that it has made progress, but there could always be more, in my opinion.
Yeah, absolutely. Lainey, how do you feel about mental health in student athletes? Is that a conversation that you guys have as teammates? Is it something that you think has come a long way in your lifetime?
So I think that, like Becca said, like within my lifetime, you know, from the very, very beginning of like my toddler sports career, like to now, like it's very, very different. It was very hidden and unspoken at that point.
Sure.
And now we do see lots of conversation, you know, lots of gathering, lots of groups for it, which is great. I think it's like really unfortunate that, you know, the lengths that we've had to go to get the movement, but you know, that now that it's here, like let's keep the momentum, keep talking about it. And the way that I take care of myself, like what mental health looks like for me, I learned to know myself and I just listened to my body.
That's so important.
Yeah. So honestly, just like your brain, your body will always tell you. And like an open, communicative environment. Yeah. That's where that stuff can grow. So.
Absolutely.
Definitely. I think you both are big role models for advocating for mental health in athletes.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Thank you
Yeah,
for
thank
doing
you.
what you do. Yeah, it's so important.
So important. I feel like we can't have this conversation without talking about someone like Simone Biles, the GOAT. If you've been living under a rock forever,
Hello.
she is a how many time Olympic?
Yeah.
I mean,
I
does
can't
she
remember.
have like
Most
the
decorated
most
athlete
like
of all
ever?
time.
Incredible.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Quite literally the greatest of all time.
She had a really powerful story of resilience and mental health. What is it like seeing such a acclaimed athlete that has such a big platform talk openly about mental health?
It's so inspiring. I think that for younger athletes or athletes in general to see someone like Simone Biles, they could say, if she could do it, I could do it too, right?
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter what age you are. If you know who she is, you could just look her story up.
Yeah.
She also has a show, I think, on Netflix.
Oh my
gosh,
gosh.
or something like that. I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, that's awesome. We should check it out.
But
Yeah.
I was watching something, and it was like leading up to the Olympics, and it was just, it's amazing. Even for me who doesn't play a sport anymore, it's still so amazing that she's so open about something so special to her heart. And that's honestly an inspiration for me as someone who is doing mental health advocacy. So,
Yeah, I think she's incredible. Honestly, something that's so like special about her to me is that like she's somebody that I could have used. So I love seeing her, knowing that she's there for like little girls in sports now, or just people in general, because like Becca said, like she's so inspiring. No matter who you are, no matter what you do, like you could take something from her.
Absolutely.
I think. And I think like what's so great about her is that through all of her hardship and stuff, she's here, she's advocating for like the love of the game.
Yeah.
Like
That's
she's
amazing.
not I don't know how many medals she has, probably 1 million, but I mean I don't think she tallies them either. Like she isn't doing anything like for glory, like for anything. Like she's having fun. Like she's the greatest of all time because she's doing what she does because she loves it.
Yeah. I love that. I feel like that can be applicable to anything, like you were saying, like not for us people who are not athletes, you know, we can still just see her and hear her message and understand that like our mental health should come first, right?
Absolutely.
Our health and well-being should be over everything, over work, over school, over you know.
You can still succeed when you prioritize your mental health.
Exactly. And I think people think that they will fall behind if they take a break or that sort of thing.
No,
but
it'll put
she's
you
like,
ahead.
and she is like the prime example of that, right? You know?
because she did take a break.
Exactly.
And she was like, I'm going to focus on me.
Yeah.
She did.
And came back stronger than ever.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah.
I love what you
Amazing.
said, Lainey, too, about she didn't like lose her love for her art. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like sometimes, you get to a point where you need to take a break or you need to take a step back, and sometimes you never step back into what you love. So I love that passion too that she has.
Speaking of role models that we could have used when we were younger, we're going to switch now to our segment that's called Back in My Day. We're going to ask Lainey and Becca some questions about their childhood and what they wish their younger selves would know. So, my friends, if you could give your younger self one message about mental health or self-esteem or something like that, especially when it comes to sports and athletics, what would you say to her?
Wow. That's
you can take a minute
that's a good question.
and marinate on that.
I honestly, it's gonna sound so basic, but if you asked Becca back then what she would tell herself, if I would tell myself back then, it would be time heals, and the emotions that you're feeling in this very moment does not matter.
Yes.
It will move on.
Yes.
Everything will move. I actually have the words time heals tattooed on my arm in my best friend's handwriting. Shout out Erin. But it will not always be that way.
Yeah.
Right? It will get better.
Right.
I know everyone's like, it will get better with time. And time is really annoying because you don't want to wait. Who
No,
wants to
exactly. You want
wait?
to feel better now.
Yes, exactly.
I get it.
Everyone wants like the instant feeling better, but it's just not reality, right? It's how life works. So I would say time heals, and the emotions you're feeling are not going to last forever.
I love that.
Thanks.
I need to hear that every day.
Me too.
Right along with that, I feel like my mantra is that I would love to have heard 1,000,000 times when I was younger is everything's temporary.
Oh, so good.
The good, the bad. Even when you're in a good moment, soak it in, appreciate it, because everything's temporary. In a bad moment, you're going to get through this. Things are going to keep pressing forward no matter what.
So funny how they were so similar. I love that. But it's so good. Yeah.
So good. Did you two have any role models growing up that really shaped who you are as not just athletes, but as people in general.
You can go ahead.
Yeah, so my mom is like my no-brainer for this one. My mom is a NARP. So nobody tell her I said that. But she, not like an athlete or anything. She's active. She walks. She does all that. But her personality is, she's just like a very special person. She's just always showed me, like, even in poor situations, like, there's ways out of them. She's just demonstrated like resilience, resourcefulness all my life. Treats people nicely, does what she has to do for herself. She's just like a really, really like strong woman.
Oh.
So yeah,
love that.
That's nice. Going off of the parent aspect, it would be my dad. My dad is he always provided for the three of us. He's the best girl dad ever.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah,
we love girl dads.
It's only girls. Sorry, Dad. But he coached us while he was also working all the time.
Wow.
But then we also had the support from our wonderful grandparents, my Nan and Pop. They are probably my rock. Like you said, like your mom's so special. Like my grandma is the most special person to me, along with my grandfather. I couldn't be where I am without them.
Yeah.
So I guess like the three of them in one, because they just were always a dream team and they always made everything happen for us. And I wish to be half the people that they are.
Aw.
Yeah.
If I could be like half of what my mom is, like,
Yeah.
I would be so
Aw.
happy.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
so special.
It's
sure,
so
thanks.
funny, like my athletic journey with my
Yeah.
mom.
Yeah.
Because like she's been watching games forever, like she understands most
Right.
stuff, but like she doesn't know all the rules and things. Like I'll be like track and she'll be like, "You were winning," and then somebody passed you, and I'm like, "Good job, girl. Way to catch that."
Yeah.
Like, thank you. That's exactly that.
Yeah. So even like in sports, like I think about her, but even though she's not necessarily like an athlete, but like she definitely like drives me.
No, that's awesome. Can you guys remember your earliest memory of sports? Like the first sport you played and what, if there's anything memorable from that?
I think I could like immediately think of one, and it was
Really?
which
Good.
is weird.
I
But,
love it.
It's not like me actually playing the sport. It's like when my dad came home and I had all pink equipment. Why did I love
it.
that? I don't know. But I remember he came home, and so there's three of us. There's three girls. And we each got a color. Mine was pink. I was like, oh my
my color was
gosh,
pink too.
I'm so happy.
Love it.
Like
Yeah.
I was happiest. Yeah.
That's so cool. Make it purple.
I think
love
my
it.
twin was purple, and I was
Stop
like,
it.
"Oh, sorry, Jack."
No, I love it.
But I just remember like being so excited to like go to the field like that night and like using it. Yeah,
That's
that was
awesome.
Yeah.
I was just literally always running around. Like I was always running around. But like a specific sports memory, I would say I started like coach pitch when I was like probably 7 or something. And I did indoor soccer at the time too. And it was co-ed for both of them. And I just loved playing with the boys. I always wanted to beat the boys. And sometimes I feel like here at Marywood, like I have friendly competitions with
I love
the
it.
boys on the team. So like full circle. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
So awesome. You guys have both made such a beautiful and great impression here at Marywood. You're both upperclassmen now. Congratulations. Can you remember your first days here at Marywood, and what advice would you give to freshmen or somebody just starting here?
The very, very first thought, like while I was on campus about Marywood, about coming here, was during my meeting with Coach Julie, the field hockey coach. She was showing me around campus, meeting with me in the AC, just like regular recruit visit, and I just was like, oh, I'm home. Like this is where I have to go. Went home, canceled all my other visits with all these other schools.
Yeah.
I was like, sorry, Marywood's the place.
Aw.
So I just like did have a very, very, very like attached feeling pretty instantly. Like I just felt the supportive community that this is, and I know that this is an environment where like good things can grow. So I remember that like super overwhelming feeling. I was nervous, obviously, but like it was so exciting to get here. So enjoy every second.
Yeah.
Like
I love
I can't believe that I'm a senior.
Aw.
I feel like I just got here 3 weeks ago, and I also feel like I've been here forever.
Yes, I feel the same way.
But I just
Right.
I enjoy every second.
Yeah.
Seriously, it goes by so fast. This has been the fastest 4 years of my life.
Yeah.
I'm just so happy to be here.
Aw, Awesome.
I completely agree with when I came to Marywood, I was like, yeah, this is it. I think. And I actually did the same thing. I canceled everything else. Because I'm actually from New Jersey, so I was looking at places in there, and I was like, I don't want to go anywhere else. This is the place.
Aww.
And I think my advice would be just talk to anybody you can.
Yeah.
Right? Like, that's how you're going to find your people.
Yeah.
I know that's how I found my people. And I didn't talk to anyone, like, my freshman year.
Yeah.
I had a very good roommate who is Erin, who's my best friend to this very day. I'm very lucky for that roommate situation.
Yeah.
Because if I didn't have that, I don't know what I would do. But I made connections through her, and then she made connections through me. And that's just how, like, relationships happen.
Yeah.
So just talk to literally anyone you see, because they're gonna want to talk. They're just gonna want to talk to
that's
you.
Like that's such a good point.
Yeah.
You have nothing to lose.
No,
so
exactly.
Like, why not? Like you
Yeah.
should go try things, go like learn about things, go make connections,
Absolutely.
talk to people. Like there's really no reason not to. Like just take advantage of the opportunities that you have.
Yes,
Absolutely.
100%.
Point.
Thanks.
Great advice, you guys. Thank you. We're going to play a new game that we're calling Wheel, Wheel, Wheel. You guys are going to spin the wheel, and then you have to answer a controversial question.
Oh wait, that was a horrible.
Give it a
spin.
nice,
Is that better? Okay.
Perfect. All right, red. Okay. This is actually not a question, but a silly challenge. Describe what you had for breakfast using a British accent.
Oh my gosh. Hold on. Did I even have breakfast? I don't know if I had
Girl.
breakfast. I know. Wait, that sounds
You
really.
have to.
Oh wait, yes,
or the
I
last
did.
thing you ate. The last thing
I
you
did. Okay.
Okay.
In a British accent.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, geez.
You can just say like the food. Like you can say eggs.
Okay.
That's my British
I
accent.
had a pumpkin muffin.
Good.
How was that? I don't know.
That was
I don't even know
pretty
if that
good.
was
I feel
British.
like
No,
people
pumpkin
try
that
that.
was American.
I don't, it was. I don't even know
I think that was
what a British.
How would you
accent-
say muffin in a British accent?
I don't know.
Pumpkin muffin.
There you go.
That was good.
Okay. Good.
Okay,
You did it.
good.
That's all I had.
No.
Go ahead, girl. That
Do
was
your
really
chest.
bad.
Come
That
on.
was bad. Okay. I had. Okay. A green tea with sugar in it.
Good.
Is that okay?
Tea sounded really British.
Okay.
The tea part.
Okay,
Yeah.
there we go.
We'll
See,
take it.
I did. Okay.
Yeah, the pinkies. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. Yes.
Perfect.
There
All
we
right,
go.
Lainey, give her a spin.
I just like someone. It's pink.
I think
Is
it's
that pink?
the colors are very similar. I didn't realize that when we ordered that online. Okay, we'll say it's salmon colored. If you were a kitchen appliance, what would you be?
I wish I got that question.
This is Liz's favorite icebreaker question.
I
You can
would-
answer too, Lainey. If
Okay.
you want. Yeah.
Yeah, I think about it.
I think I would be a whisk.
Ah, I like it.
I just like I really think I would be a whisk. I think I have like a lot of energy.
Yes.
And yeah, I just a little bit of everything. Like I feel like you use a whisk for
Ah,
everything.
yeah.
Like,
I love
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Okay.
Good. I like it. I
For
love
everything.
people's answers for this.
What? I would have to disagree with you.
Okay.
I'm so sorry. I would say a spoon because what are you picking up to eat with a
You're a
whisk?
True.
Because I would be like
Yeah.
useful to everything.
Okay,
I don't know if a whisk is useful to everything.
like it. Just
What are you picking up to eat with that? It's gonna fall right
You
through.
just take the batter and you're like the
Yeah,
pancake batter
I
out the whisk. You just-
Okay, that's actually true. Okay, I would still say a spoon.
Wonderful answers. Now we're going to turn over to our friend Randy on the street for a section we're calling Randy Rambles to ask people what kitchen appliance they would be.
Oh, that's-
The kitchen, a cornerstone of the American life. But the one question nobody asks is, if you could be a kitchen utensil, which would you be? And that is what I intend to find out today on Randy Rambles. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, if you could be a kitchen utensil, which would you be?
A spoon.
Spoon?
Spoon.
Why?
I just like the shape of a spoon.
Beautiful.
I guess it feels nice.
Feels nice. What do you mean it feels nice? If you could be a kitchen utensil, which would you be?
Well, it's a question I never thought I'd be asked in my life, but you know, I'm gonna go with cookie cutter because when you see a cookie in like a shape, you know, you're just like, oh, you know, this is happy, whatever. So I like to create, I like to make people happy, so I'll be a cookie cutter.
Fair enough. That's a very good answer.
Well, thank
A
you.
very swell answer.
Thank you.
If you could be a kitchen utensil, which would you be?
I guess a fork.
Fork. Right.
I don't know. That's the first one I thought.
That's, I mean, it's a good one. You know, the fork, you can use it for everything.
That's fair.
Eating, murder, if you really want to. I wouldn't recommend it. But you could do it.
Yeah, I guess.
What in particular do you think is so great about forks?
I don't know. I just eat salads with them. So
You eat what?
I eat salads with them. So
What is that?
salad.
Yeah, what is that?
It's a food.
If you could be a kitchen utensil, like anyone at all, which would you be?
Probably be a spoon.
The spoon.
Yeah, spoon. Why? Because it's got a lot of uses. If you don't have a fork, you can use a spoon.
That's true.
But if you don't have a spoon, you can't necessarily get any of your milk,
Right.
any of your broth and soup out of anything. We all know forks can be used as knives in certain situations. Spoon has an edge.
It
Spoon
does.
can be a knife. Spoon is the most underrated weapon in the kitchen.
And I've heard it feels good.
And you've heard it feels good.
Yeah.
In what way? Like a sensory way?
The crazy, he didn't really elaborate. It's a weird thing. He really didn't go into it. Hey, if you could be a kitchen utensil, which would you be?
A spork.
Why?
A spork. You know, like a spoon and fork combined.
Yeah, why?
Because I'm out of the box. I'm weird.
Right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I felt I wasn't getting enough answers. I should look elsewhere.
Hey, buddy, you got any toilet paper in there?
Yeah, hold on. Here you go. Hey, while I got you, if you could be a kitchen utensil, what should you be?
Spatula.
Yeah. Any particular reason?
SpongeBob.
Nice. After visiting the bathroom, I decided to go back down to the basement to see what else I could find out. If you could be a kitchen utensil, which would you be? I had begun to grow unsatisfied with the answers I had been receiving. So far, we had gotten 2 spoons and a fork, a spatula, and a cookie cutter. All tremendous answers, but I feel like we were just missing the great big one. So I decided to look elsewhere. Dr. Watanis, thank you so much for sitting down with me.
Anytime, Randy.
I know you're a very busy woman. You have so many responsibilities as head of the multicom department, right?
Right, so get to the point.
Right. If you could be a kitchen utensil, what would you be?
Definitely the silicone spatula.
Silicone spatula. You never hear anybody say a silicone spatula. Why a silicone spatula?
Well, because silicone spatulas are used to scoop out anything that's sweet and delicious out of jars and bowls. So
It's a very valid answer.
I love things that are sweet and delicious.
Yeah, it's a brilliant answer. It's probably the best answer we've gotten all day.
Well, you came to the best source.
Thank you so much, Dr. Mathanis.
Good luck, Randy.
The question, if you could be a kitchen utensil, which would you be, is a question that many philosophers have tried and failed to answer over the course of human history. The simple truth is, we may never have a definitive best answer. As in the culinary world of the kitchen, there are so many utensils you could be. From spatulas of both the normal and siliconed variety, to sporks and cookie cutters, and of course, the classic fork and spoon.
Feels nice.
Whatever the answer may be, thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you soon on another episode of Randy Rambles.
Liz, what would you be? What kitchen appliance would you be?
Today,
That's
Just
so
today.
bad. Okay.
It's fluid. It changes. Yeah.
I'm feeling like a little thing that you put tea grounds in. and
Oh, like a
stick it with.
strainer?
Yeah.
Ah.
Oh.
I don't
That's
know why.
very
I
specific.
You don't know why.
I
That
think
was-
I just I like to omit, like
Okay.
just slowly,
okay.
Oh,
Ooh.
wow.
omit flavor.
Oh my
Wow.
That was
gosh.
good. That was good.
You guys have such good answers. I think I'm going with similar to Becca's. I think I'm going a ladle today
Okay.
because I love soup and I love when you just stick the ladle in that pot of soup and it's just like
Yeah.
nice and meaty and
Yeah.
there's lots
Like
of
it's like a
yes.
bowl on everything.
Yes.
Okay.
So
that was-
good.
see? Spoon.
Great.
She agrees with me. She agrees with me.
All right, spoon has it.
Oh, tea strainer is kind of similar to a whisk too. Like things can fall through it.
Yeah.
Very much so.
It's
Very
the
much
pink
so.
and purple thing going
Yeah,
on.
literally.
Literally. Yeah.
That's funny.
Well, thank you guys so much for being here with us today, and thank you for what you do to continue this conversation about athlete mental health is so important, and we need people like you in the world to just keep talking about it. So thank you guys for being here.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course.